check marked over there. So we're good to go.
All right,
Let's
there we
start
go.
over.
All right, hey, Scotch for Dummies
Scotch for
here. What's
Dummies
going on?
here.
Hey.
Cheers. New tools, man.
See,
That's what happens.
Drew is working on all sorts of new tech now, and so it was all, the NDI source going to this, through the laptop, up through the into the cloud using the space Starlink satellites. to bring us
Starlink. I
down.
like how you put Elon in
do all
there.
that,
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
You're just making shit
Speaking of
up
Elon,
back
he had a little bit of a mishap yesterday. Is that what I heard?
That was not a mishap.
That was not a mishap. That was a planned
90% success.
Oh, is that what that was?
They landed a little bit fast.
It's expensive.
No,
success rate.
because they got serial number 9 already built.
A 90% success.
The header pressure was a little bit low in the last
We'll call it 90% success. Who's on
I just
tonight?
wish I could show this one
Everybody,
comment.
man.
It's not here yet, but I like that one. No sound. Drew finally found a way to mute Mark.
Wow.
Thanks, Tom.
That's
It's
cold-blooded.
always good to see you in the chat, Tom.
Heck yeah, man.
I hope you're doing well. Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's
World of Warcraft.
Scroll up and say
We
hi,
got a ton of
shall
people
we?
on tonight.
Yeah, we do. So hopefully you guys, we have some new tech. I did a little countdown to give everybody time to get in there and comment, and we can see what's going on. So howdy, welcome to Thirsty Thursday.
It is Thirsty Thursday,
Cheers, boys.
gentlemen.
How we doing,
Yeah.
fellas?
In the heart of December, man. Christmas is coming.
Right around the corner. Right around the corner.
Man, so who's all in? Who do
Well,
we have
let's,
up here?
let's scroll up. We've got Steve A's joining us tonight. It's been a while, Mr.
Hey, no
Admin.
kidding.
Good to see you, sir.
DB is she. Zach,
Hey, do you know-
Brandon.
Jeff
Jared?
will have Dalmore Segal Mart drum with the Cohiba red dot. Damn.
Whoa.
Living
pretty
good.
interesting.
I like that.
Fancy. Darren, Mark
Oh, that's a
J.G.
new one.
Yeah.
Darren Pellicino. Brandon
Runaways.
Smith. Bobby J.
Welcome,
Durbin.
newbies. Welcome, newbies.
Brandon
Sunday
Smith.
evening Scotch is in. That's unusual.
Mario D.
Mario D.
Oh, who's this guy?
Ronan.
I know, man. That's our guy. He's gonna be shooting people later on tonight on Xbox.
I know he is. Zach
Steve
Andrews, of
Rogers.
course.
Scotch Down Under.
Our man from the Germany's end.
Ron's Word Turning Shop.
Hey, haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good, man.
Travis Faircloth, good to see you, sir. Welcome to the show. Trooper Henry, who's that guy?
Justin. Mario
Down in
D.
It
the
has been a
swamps.
while.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's
he's on
all
audio,
man.
audio,
Holy
audio.
moly! There's a lot of people.
Zedman. Green
Hey, scroll
Valley?
back up. I saw
Justin
a comment
Edmund? A lot
from
of names
Ross.
I'm not familiar
There he is. Traps. I still got to talk to him and figure out what's the story with the emails. What we're supposed to be
I
doing.
don't
with him.
remember either.
I'm
I
not
thought we were
sure.
all settled
So
for that stuff.
I guess
but,
we're gonna send you something. I don't even know. We need to talk.
yeah, hit us up
We'll
in
get it
Discord,
figured out.
but-
We will get it figured out. We will.
All right, we're caught up with comments.
So
Cool.
let's dive right in.
Hey, we got a first timer on Green Valley.
Green Valley, welcome to the
Valley.
show.
Well,
welcome
cheers,
to the show.
man.
Cheers to that
Cheers.
guy.
Welcome.
Cheers.
Bob
Nice to
Hayes is
see
on.
you.
Wow, that's weird. Hey,
Wait,
Bob.
by the way, wait till we get our first super chat. I have another surprise for you.
A new surprise for Super Chats. That's
right.
exciting. We're going to dive in and tackle your top 5.
All right.
So if you guys caught the top 5, keeping up with the top 5 series, Drew and myself went this week with Sean. And so what do you think, Sean?
The top 5 videos are kind of fun, but it's all very subjective, right?
Of course.
Yes.
The thing that I noticed, we've talked about this on last week's live, kind of the process that everybody goes through selecting their top 5. And, when I went through it, there were several that were re-reviews, and I didn't want to put those in the top 5 just for obvious
what I felt.
reasons, right? So then I just kind of go through from top to bottom and look at the ones that I picked, like what's a 4, and on
Right.
down. And, it kind of sorts itself out a little bit. Aw.
I love that dog.
It's Molly time.
Thank you, Daniel.
Cheers, Daniel. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
But, when I finally went through and put my list together, I didn't look at prices really or anything like that. I just really kind of thought back. I went and rewatched a lot of the videos just to kind of get my first hot take on what I thought about the bottles. And then I kind of ranked them in order. And the thing that struck me was this year, all the ones that I picked were all reasonably priced. They're like $100 or under
Right.
for all 5 bottles. So, I actually kind of liked that because you see a lot of top 5 lists. It's like, well, if you could afford this $20,000 bottle, it's exquisite. And it's
Right.
like, well, who the hell's buying that bottle?
Yeah.
But these are all stuff, for the most part, that you can, with the exception of the Kilcairn 8 that everybody's been trying to go out and buy. But the other ones are on the shelf.
Yeah.
You can find most of those bottles. So
You know,
I thought the interesting bottle for me when you were over here recording was that Loch Lomond. That was a good bottle. I remember that, but you really enjoyed that bottle.
I did. Well, and, you know, when I go back through, I always look for like unique flavor profiles or just something fun about the glass. It's unusual. And when I went back and watched that one a couple times, I was like, man, we actually really enjoyed. And it was a fun bottle. It's a prolific distillery. Like they're doing all kinds of stuff. And that's the only bottle that we reviewed.
I was gonna say it was our first and only Loch Lomond anyway, right?
Well, and we haven't. They do Inchmuren and a bunch of other ones, and we
Right.
haven't done any of that stuff.
Right.
So, you know, and it was a good glass. So I'm glad to put it in the top 5 this year and just kind of give it a little bit of love and a shout out.
Yeah,
Right.
I actually bought a 12-year-old we could do a review on.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
You know, the year that we opened up, that we got our hands on that McKellen 6, we actually excluded that from our top 5 too,
Yeah.
right? I mean, for the same reason
Yeah.
you're saying. I mean, yes, it was good enough to be in the top 5, but we're not going to put a $5,000 bottle in the top
Right.
5 because it's not realistic.
Oh,
Yeah.
another first streamer.
Hey, Cole.
Hey, Cole,
Nice to
cheers.
see ya.
Good to see
I
you.
wish this thing was working so I could pop them up there. It's a little
10 minutes from now,
Yeah.
it'll be up there.
It'll be up there.
Drew's
so.
got something that's
Yeah,
not
it's
quite
that
up
far
to
behind.
speed,
See,
but
yeah, well.
he's got to figure it out. You guys are actually being test dummies, and you didn't even know he's testing something on the show tonight. Oh, George is drinking some of that Abelard 46 in honor of tonight. Of course
Cheers
he
to
is.
that, man.
Oh, actually, good call out, Hoagie. So we had a little bit of a mishap,
dun.
yeah, on our sherry. So Mark was nice enough to make sure that we had something else.
I didn't know.
I brought that one.
Sean
over.
surprised us. We thought
Blood
we
Knight.
thought we had the Abunda, and we've got what is that?
Cask Anam.
Well,
Let me see this. So yeah,
I bought that one so we could review it.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I thought we bought another one, but anyway, I
Well,
think we grabbed it,
thought
put it
we.
back.
You didn't
Well, I
have
think
an
we thought we
Abunda
had
bar?
it.
We killed it.
Batch 3, Cask Anam.
Cask Anam.
So obviously not the right one, but we're gonna do the Blood Knight. And we were asked to do this one anyway back when we were
Right.
talking about sherry bombs. So
Yeah.
Which
So
will work out fine.
the irony is I brought this one over for us to review and left it on Sean's bar. Completely forgot that it was there. I thought it was a goner, so I actually ordered another. I got an unopened bottle at home, so this is exciting.
Well, I thought it would go good, and I almost grabbed a couple other ones because I've got some sherry bombs on the bar.
Right.
But these were the ones that these first 3 we had already put on the thumbnail, and this one we'd had some people request and talk about, and I was like, you know what, that would be a good one to throw up.
Yeah,
against
it's
good.
these.
I'll change the thumbnail
So-
tomorrow. But so we've got the Bladnock 15, the Balvenie 15, the Glen Droning 15, and then the Teapot Batch 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, and this
Yep.
is the new revival. This
Yes.
is Olo and Pedro.
So before we get into this, let's finish up your top 5 because you're coming up next. And I got to tell you guys, we had a little practice run tonight. We thought we'd have some more time, but his stuff's pretty awesome. It's,
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty
It's a
good.
curveball?
And I heard a special guest might be joining him on this. So
Oh, how much?
Is
how
it
much?
Molly?
How much did he have to pay for that guy?
Dude, it's
he's
expensive.
really expensive. So
Yeah.
So your top 5. You had a couple of honorable mentions, which is
but
fair,
Top 5, Loch Lomond 18.
right?
We did the Balvenie 15.
The 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Glen Scotia Victoriana was 3rd. Tale of Cake was 2nd, and then the
Kilcairn.
Kilcairn 8 was
Right.
my number 1.
You know, it's that tail of cake has now made it into 3 of the 4. We don't know what Andrews yet are, and that one came in late. I mean, we just
Yeah.
reviewed that one not even a month ago,
Yeah.
so it kind of slid in screaming. And
It's a
I
very
think it's
interesting bottle.
I think it's an interesting bottle, and it belongs. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's different, and like you were saying, you look for something a little bit different,
Yep.
unique, and I see why you picked it for sure.
So, to be fair, the top 5s, it's all our opinions, and it's just the stuff that we reviewed this year.
Right.
So,
With that being said, it might be a bottle that was released 5 years ago, but
Right.
we're just.
But we just tried it, and
Right.
we're comparing it to all the other stuff that we did this year.
Sure.
So, but there were some releases that were from this year, or reasonably close to
Reasonably
this
Go
year.
Bobby.
Absolutely.
Bob's voting for Teapot.
Okay, so now is that what we're doing? We getting people
All right.
voting for
Well,
who's going to
I'm
win
just
this?
scrolling through some people.
Is there like side bets?
Yeah,
Is-
but you
is
guys
Vegas
realize
involved?
you're not blind
Hey,
tasting.
Lana Lou, I see you.
Oh, look, speaking of Lana Lou, she says, I love all those bottles.
Of course you do. Oh man,
That's because they're all good bottles.
All right.
we're warming up with a Glengoyne 10,
Yep.
And I don't think KB's on, but I want to shout out to him. He this bottle showed up in the mail today from KB, and I was kind of shocked that he gave it to us because he picked this one up at the distillery, and it's a distillery bottle 10, and it's got a special label on it. It says Happy Holidays KB, and so I figured bring it over here, and that's what the dummies are going to warm up with for the next couple shows. You know, it's a good Glengoyne. It's got a great nose on it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
delicious.
nice.
It's good.
Easy
nice.
drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we get into doing this, because this is essentially another speed dramming event, it's time to initiate Sean with
Dun,
his own
dun, dun.
speed drammer shirt.
I feel like I just show up and speed dram.
I think you invented it years ago. It's
Yeah, we started this when we did, what was it, 8 or 10 in one?
it was our top 10.
So
blind
we
shootout.
did 10. We speed
I can't believe we got
10.
through that still.
And so we created a shirt. So Sean now has his own speed dramming shirt because this is his first speed dramming event that he's been able to make it for. Now, luckily,
Not for the faint
now
of
I've
heart.
got restaurants running, so things are
Habitual line stepper is.
It's tonight's.
habitual line stepper.
That's awesome.
All right, are we ready to hit this?
What's going to happen here?
We're gonna drink.
We're gonna drink.
You're going to spell it out?
So we're gonna start out with. I'm gonna recommend we do yellow, blue, green, red, just because that's the ones in front of me. We're gonna start with the yellow. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna give a quick nose, but again, we've got like 3 minutes per glass to get a good nose or an initial nose. Get a quick taste on it. We could add water if everybody's got water. If they want to add water,
I
if
think
we
we
don't
have to
already
pipe it
have
down there
one.
too.
I'm gonna tell you the Glengoyne's gonna stick out.
What order?
We're gonna do the.
Oh, so is the Balvenie actually. It's pretty dark too.
Yellow, blue, green,
it's-
red.
I don't know.
47.8, 46,
Oh,
46 something or other, and
Oh,
wait a minute.
Molly.
59.9.
Molly!
What we got there?
Hey,
Sherry bombs are great for Christmas. Been looking forward to the stream. First fill whiskey.
Hey, thanks.
That's a
Thanks,
cool
Thanks,
name.
Appreciate
I
it.
like
Cheers.
that, man. That's
Heck yeah.
Thank
awesome.
you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Roger that.
all right. So we're gonna start with the yellow.
So here's the deal. We don't know. We poured these. We don't know what they are.
Yeah, well, we poured them. We put stickers on them. We shuffled the stickers on the bottom of the bottle, but we can't see those. And I poured them, and I don't.
Did you
remember.
write down the colors so eventually we'll
They're
know?
on the bottom of the bottle.
Okay.
Bottle.
I was
Nope.
So,
Have to taste the bottles and figure
Good
it
luck.
out.
Barry,
Well,
you
we just
guys
drank
need to
'em.
figure it out.
I like that one the
Oh,
best.
Tom R's doing our raffle already.
Raffle.
What?
Tom R wants a raffle.
Well, I haven't started it yet. We should talk about that though.
Yeah.
We've been doing
Oh,
it.
now
Wow.
everybody's doing it.
Well, I better go ahead and start it, huh?
Right.
Keep talking for a
Just
second
do
while I
it.
get
All right,
going.
so we are going to start a raffle, and this is not across the bottom today. So this is for the $100 SMWS gift card.
Yep. It's
Go ahead, Mark,
Our
because you guys
third.
earned it.
It's our third SMWS $100 gift card. We have 5 given to us total from the competition, and the first 2 were given out over the last 2 weeks, and our goal was to get them all out before Christmas. I think we're still on slate to do
Yep.
that. So Drew is going to start the giveaway. If you want to be entered into this raffle tonight, you need to put raffle, right?
Yep.
Correct.
And then I got a banner going across the bottom here any second.
Yeah.
So-
So you need to log into YouTube.
Right.
It doesn't, you can use whatever name you want, but you log into YouTube, you will, you don't need to be an SMWS member to get this. It'll actually cover the entry fee to get into SMWS, allowing you access to those bottles. So you can be a member or not. And
Look
then
at them go, man.
We missed a Molly from Zach, I think.
It hasn't hit yet.
Oh.
Oh,
If you are the winner of the of tonight's drawing and you can't get SMWS where you're at, whether they're not in your country or
Maybe that's what Rasta had his issue. Maybe
No.
he didn't win. Okay.
no, I checked.
Okay.
Or they're not in your state, they can't ship to your state or something of that nature.
hey, Zach.
We have to stop for Molly.
That's a good girl.
Oh, that's a good girl.
That's a good puppy.
Cheers, Zach. Thank you.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, bro.
I'm running out of booze. So
I am too.
All right, so let's hit the yellow.
But anyway, if you do win and you cannot, this means nothing to you because you don't get SMWS in your state or where you're located. We'll still take care of it. We'll figure something out to make up the difference, and then we'll just have another raffle SMWS for somebody else.
57 people.
I
so
got
far.
57
So-
in.
Anyway, that's
Look at
that.
this, guys.
How long are you going to keep that up?
163 concurrent. Man, that's
That's
a
a record
record.
for us.
I hope.
By a long
I hope
shot.
they're all entering this.
yeah,
That's $100.
get your free $100, man.
I mean,
Bucks.
yeah. If you're not a member, this buys your membership, and if you are a member, you can
It
pretty
buys
much
a
get a
bottle.
bottle for this. So
Oh, you can just Find me a bottle with it. That's fine.
Yeah, if you want to send it to us, that's fine.
I did see today they sent out the email that all those expensive bottles are on sale.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
15% off. I got my eye on that Imperial still. It was down to like $700.
Ooh, what a bargain. Make it rain up in here.
All right, boys, let's get going
All
on
right,
this
so
one.
let's start with yellow.
Yes.
So we're gonna smell, taste, rank them on what we each think is best, then we'll talk about them. Sound
All right.
good? And go
Yep.
through like normal nosing like a live show.
Yep. So let's talk through it because there's no winners here. We're just
I feel like a winner.
discussing it. I guess there's no losers here. I guess.
Okay, so yellow.
Okay, so it's a soft nose.
Yeah.
Smells like Christmas cake.
It does smell like
Well,
Christmas
see,
cake
I'm
with
getting
white
some
icing.
wood. I'm getting some wood in there. White icing, that specifically.
Yep.
Hey, Molly.
Oh,
Who's that from?
Hey, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks,
Thank
Jason.
you.
Appreciate it.
I've got a wrong glass to drink
we
right
did.
now.
We did break 14,000 subs.
Oh, we did break Congratulations.
We did break
guys.
14,000.
Yeah, we did.
Beat that.
How about that?
So what else you get on the nose?
I don't want
A
this
little
to
bit of
sound
brownie.
offensive, but my very, very first smell on the nose, it was a little bit of a baby vomit smell.
See, all mine was like sweet
No.
cake and fruits. And
No, I'm getting that sweet cake that is totally coming out now in the palate.
it's
The nose, I was getting a little more wood
It's
influence.
turning into a banana cake to me now.
it's got a
Banana
it's got
bread?
a lot of
Yeah, banana bread.
it's a higher ABV. There's definitely some wood influence. I get a lot of oak on the palate on the initial sip.
Oh,
Yeah,
another one.
wow.
Who's that one?
Tom.
Tom,
Tom, thanks,
thanks,
Tom.
man.
Thank you for that super
Appreciate
chat.
it.
Appreciate it. sir.
So-
Thank you. Yeah, it's got a definitely a fruit cake going to it. It has not super strong,
It does seem
but
hot.
spongy and a hint of caramel and creaminess to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's definitely some. It's pretty
Decent
strong
finish.
too.
Decent finish.
Now that Glengoyne we warmed up with, I think, is a 40%. This is way hotter than that.
Yeah,
it's way
this is
hotter.
like 47-ish or
It's
something.
gotta be.
like
It's
that.
gotta be way up there. Yeah.
it's in the 50s.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Alright.
save a little bit for water, maybe if I need to,
Yep.
and come back.
So blue is next. Is that where we're at?
It's a pipette when you get cheese down there.
Blue is. Next.
Okay.
I should have brought some crackers down here.
Here we got pipette. Pipettes if you want to add water.
Okay.
Look at this. Man, if Dr. Scotch was here to be proud. All right.
On the blue, speed
All right.
ramming.
So blue,
Woo!
lots of brown sugar notes.
Oh yeah.
Red
the nose
velvet
on this-
super
cake.
sweet.
The
Red,
nose on this is much richer.
red velvet cake, baby.
Definitely more molasses, richer.
Yeah.
on
There's
the
a cherry note on it.
Yep,
though.
there is like chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah.
It's
That's
nice.
exactly
Yep,
what that is.
yep.
Ooh, maybe a little
Even
bit
a
of burnt.
bit of orange, maybe too.
Oh man. Holy cow.
That feels hot too.
It does, but it's so much bolder flavor wise.
Oh yeah. That's fire.
The finish is
Just based on
long.
the nose, I think I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say anything.
That
Oh wow,
one's big and bold.
it's very big and bold.
It's almost
Hello, lover.
it's almost got a
Ah.
smoky quality to it.
That's what there's a little bit of burnt something in
Yeah.
there.
He's exactly right. A little bit, almost like long row burnt, like kind of sulfurous, just a tad.
I'm
Not
thinking
heat.
Charred barrels.
Yeah, sorry.
sulfurish slash
That's hot.
like when you overcook sugar.
Snowy edge, that's
Right.
what I'm getting.
That's nice, man.
Man, that's
Ooh.
hot too.
Bob H already called it. He said this is the teapot.
The blue.
Wow.
That's real nice.
Aw.
Chad Anderson.
Man, Chad, you're
We
crazy.
got a couple extra. Yeah,
Good to
Chad,
go,
thank you,
folks.
Chad.
Appreciate that, man.
Good dog.
He's a good dog.
Because I need to see Molly again.
I do miss that dog.
I do too.
All right.
we're, we're gonna have to head back down because
So-
she misses all of you guys.
So
I
green
know.
is very different.
Okay, so
Yeah.
green.
Oh, this is like a blend between both the
It's-
first one too.
It's got a vegetable,
Yes, a little veg on it,
but there's also
Sweet.
banana.
but lots of banana. That's I don't think I'm getting veg. I'm getting banana. That's what it is. I'm glad you're here to pull out noses for me.
I get a slight tinge of tapioca.
Yeah, there's taffy and green.
Man, almost. I don't know why this is popping in my head, but a Rice Krispie treat.
Man, that's just a really nice
That's
glass.
butter, man. It really is. It's real gentle, but flavorful.
Like you don't need to put anything on it. You don't need to mess around with it. You can just drink that.
Let it go. Yeah.
The finish isn't quite as long as the blue,
Not as.
but
nearly
it
as long.
rolls and it's nice and Like everything about it is very
Oh,
pleasant.
much softer.
Oh, that
going
is so
down.
smooth. It's a perfect balance. You don't need that. You're right. No water in that one.
Wow. Not as bold,
and you
not
can
as
shoot
Shoot out of the
rich.
bottle.
And you can chew for a little bit too. Decent finish.
You know what? For as soft as it goes down, it does have a nice lasting finish
Hey,
on
hey,
it.
Bob H, just so you know, whiskey doesn't go bad.
Huh. So far,
Okay.
blue is the richest, I think.
Boldest,
Yeah,
punch,
it's
yeah.
got a lot of stuff going on. But the green is probably the most well-rounded and well-balanced.
I think we're gonna find water is going to do some wonders.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
All right.
So red.
Red. Nice dark color.
Oh boy.
What is that nose? It's like Sweet Tarts or Smarties or something.
There's more leather in this one.
There is kind of like a spree or like a.
Yeah, Spree. That's what it is.
This
Yeah, it's
one,
a little bit.
It's got that saccharine nose to it.
I smell Oloroso in there. Olo.
Definitely on the palate.
Olo.
It's all over the palate.
It's a jam on the nose, like a
No.
almost not apricot. What is that? Like a
Man,
mango jam.
that one's
or
pretty
something?
tasty too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a fruit on that nose.
Yeah, that's really.
Spree is a classic Drew note.
I get to see him. So he's getting ready to. He's warming up on the keyboards. He pulls out a tube of Sprees, pops one
Okay.
in his mouth.
Honestly,
Thanks, Mike.
I think red is
Ooh,
the
that's
middle point
really good.
between green and blue.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I would say that. It's a little bit,
It's a little edgier.
yeah. I mean, it's not unbalanced or anything, but it does have a little bit more of a kick to it.
But not quite the blue punch.
Right.
Cheeks right here.
It's there.
Thus far, the outlier is the yellow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're all pretty damn good.
Damn, I wish I would remember which one that was.
All right. I'm with you, though. I think adding a little bit of water
Yep.
is going to change things
Let's
just a
do
little
it.
bit.
We're going into the water phase. Round 2.
Fight!
Fight. One of those?
Ooh. We get individual pipettes.
I guess. I don't know what that.
Drew's buying, so
They're only like
Make it rain pipettes.
penny a piece.
I think that blue one may need a little more water than the others, but
Yeah.
I got a small pour. I got robbed on yellow. Who poured these?
I don't know. I have no idea who poured them. So when I poured these earlier, it was
Blue's
crazy.
going to get a
Was it-
little
was it
bit
Andrew?
more.
I don't know.
Or
Maybe
did Dr.
Andrew.
Scotch?
Maybe Dr. Scotch was here. All right, give it a little swirl. Get the slurring going on.
All right.
For my nose. Okay.
You got water? We may be
Let that sit for a hot
Oh,
we
second.
may be doing
man.
virtual for a couple weeks.
This is gonna be
All right,
awesome.
back to yellow.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the water do its
Percolate.
magic for 15 seconds or so, and see what
All right.
we're missing here.
Do we want to do a halftime and see
Catch
who's
up some
ahead?
comments.
Well, yeah, we'll catch some comments and also remind we are doing a raffle. If you weren't here when we started it, we're doing a raffle for a $100 Scotch Malt Whiskey Society gift card.
This isn't the. This is the.
This
That's,
is
that's a prototype.
This isn't the draw you're
We
looking.
have 80.
No.
We have 84 raffle
85.
tickets, and we have like 170 some odd people watching.
Don't miss out on a free $100.
Half of you are missing out on a free SMWS $100 gift card.
All you have
so-
to do is put in the exclamation point raffle.
Yes, exclamation
That's
mark
it.
raffle.
That's it.
You got to log into YouTube, so you have to be like registered with YouTube, and then once you do that, then go into and just in the comments and put
We love weird screen names, so don't be
Yeah, don't be
embarrassed.
shy.
exclamation mark raffle. You're good to go.
What did you say on that?
I'm really enjoying.
Yeah,
it.
we saw that actually at Total Wine yesterday. But
Yeah, it's so in our halftime, since we're taking it, what happened, guys, is we thought we had some bottles. We put the show together, and then when we went to get the bottles from our bars, we're like, well, where's this one? I thought you had it. I thought you had it. So it is an audible, if you will, but they're all still very well.
Yeah.
They belong here.
Oh, yeah.
And this is something we can repeat with. There's so many to do. I mean, obviously there's some good suggestions. Of course,
Oh.
the Tamdu and the Avalor belong there, but this is what we're doing tonight, and we'll find out what happens with the water. You guys
I'm
ready?
excited about
Let's hit
that, man.
this.
Let's hit it. Let's go back in.
Dun dun dun.
Round 2.
Yellow.
It's time to fight.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm getting more honey on this.
I have
The nose opened up. We didn't have much of a nose the first round. Now we have a nose.
So this is the yellow.
My initial smell was not good.
Really?
Yeah. When I first took the lid off, I was like, ooh. Because you guys were like, oh, this smells great. And I was like,
that's that baby vomit that I got earlier.
yeah, it is. It was like tangy. It was
It
weird.
was tangy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. It's
Now it's got some sweet
caramel.
notes.
Now
to
it's
it.
got some sweet
Caramelly.
notes, right?
I like the nose.
But it was,
actually.
So I know-
crept up on me. I was
I know
like,
what
whoa,
this is.
whoa, whoa.
Vanilla
Let's
wafer?
put that down.
Yeah, I know what this is now because of that. Well, it does have some vanilla
bit of
wafer.
honey.
Totally bit of honey. Oh my gosh.
Holy cow, dude.
Drew is king of the '90s candy.
I was not impressed with this until I put water on it. And now it's rock solid amazing. It's really good.
You know, and the reason why I said it before is because sherry bombs are notorious for water influence. I mean,
Man.
they really.
Sure. But
that is
if we're
Nice.
talking true sherry bombs here and we're comparing, this one really doesn't have the profile of a sherry bomb to me. As
No,
far
it
as the
doesn't.
flavor
It
profile.
is not a
all.
sherry bomb. I
It's
don't
not.
think
It's
it's
not
a sherry bomb.
super rich molasses.
it's sweeter.
It's sweeter. Yeah, it tastes lighter.
You have more.
Yeah,
You have
it's
more
solid.
barrel
Yeah.
like oak barrel.
Right.
But I
honeys
mean-
and vanillas and things.
But you would say it's sherry influence.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's just it doesn't have so like these other three. You know, when you blindfolded, you're like, oh, that son of a gun's a sherry bomb, right? This one might.
It's on the edge.
It's gonna trick you.
So it's right there, it's probably already in a fourth place because of that.
It changed a little bit, though. I mean, it's a contender now.
It's really good.
It's very good. All right, blue.
Hit the
on
blue
the
one.
docket.
This one, if I remember correctly, was pretty potent.
It is, and I'm getting all sorts of leather on the nose now.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for this one. This one's. I'm expecting this one to open up the most.
Leather and old tobacco.
Ah, baby, come to daddy.
Yeah.
It is money.
It's very nice.
Talk to me, Goose.
So Danielle helped Kevin. If you want to be enrolled in the raffle,
Just type,
exclamation mark raffle, no spaces, and it'll automatically trigger you in.
how much time we got left on this? Actually, we should be getting close. What do you say? What are you going for? Sherry, cast impact, or also balance and overall quality? That's a great question, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably both, Hoagie. I think we'll talk to
Overall,
both points.
I'm going for overall, whatever I prefer out of these four.
Right.
Yeah.
So
We got just over 5 minutes left, people. So
So if you have time, exclamation
Boy, this
point
one-
raffle.
this
No
one
space or
really-
anything.
it's sweetened up a lot on me with that water.
It's much more approachable.
Oh yeah, I added a lot.
Oh wow. I think I want to put this on my pancakes.
You could. That would, oh man, can you imagine that soaked into a pancake?
that is delicious,
Oh.
y'all. That is so good.
And it's much more well balanced now. It was,
A little hot.
I mean, it was a little hot. It was a little unapproachable before.
Money.
That's really good now.
I'm gonna put more water on it actually.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, because
That-
it can hold it, which tells me probably.
I don't need any more water. That's where
I think
I
I might
want
know
it.
where it is already.
That's where I want that glass. Right there.
That's green.
That's a bomb. Delicious. The water took the bite off on the finish. You know what I mean? It took that edge off, and it's perfect. Perfect.
It's got that caramel, like molasses, nice round of spice on the end of it. It's just really,
Can sit
really
on that
good.
finish for 5 minutes. I mean, there's no problem. We'll wait for
Thanks, Molly.
All right. Molly to.
Oh my gosh, guys,
Dude, that green has gotten better
it just
too.
stays there with that sherry and does not dissipate at
No.
all. It just stays right there and hangs in. And says, I'm not going down, Fraser.
I put water on it twice, and it just shrugged it off. It
I
doesn't
don't
even
need
care,
that.
man.
I don't need that.
Man, that's
Now,
a big scotch.
How's the balance and quality?
I think the water laid it out perfect. I think she was a little bit uneven.
I still feel like I haven't hit the sweet spot on it.
No, I'm not on that.
I think it's strong. There she is.
Hey!
Thank
For
you,
Mark to
Gervin.
draw my attention to a special Dutch
Dutch
shop.
shop.
You tell him I said hi and we sent you, Gerben. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait. I hope he emails me. Okay.
No, I think it's great. But I think that we're going to be surprised with 3 here in a second, and the green one.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Was this the one that I got the vegetable nose on? And this was vegetable and
Yes.
banana,
Yes.
right?
It all
Now,
depends on the water.
It's
on this.
got a little bit more vegetable on it now.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you, like a chef? You know what
Ironically,
vegetables smell like?
It does have vegetable.
I almost get vegetable oil. Like when I'm measuring out vegetable oil. That's what I smell.
like olive oil, even.
Man.
Boy, it's
That's just really,
no,
really
it's
nice.
weak. It's weak.
Have a sip.
Come on.
I will tell you, it is
It's
much
not
better.
what you think it
Its
is.
palate is much better.
It's orange, probably orange zest and bananas. It's got some nice brown sugar notes on
Okay.
there.
So
Caramel, toffee.
I think to me, water tamed the nose down a little more than I wanted it to.
Bob just gave us what he
I
thinks
don't
we
think it tamed down. I was afraid it was going to kill it because this one seemed soft.
Don't look
It
at
brought the
it, yeah.
flavors out without killing it. It's still as soft as it was, not softer, but it did bring out some
think
flavor
it's right.
notes.
This one's got a little bit of spice on the back end that it didn't have before.
I think the difficulty on this one for me is following blue. Blue is
Blue
a
is a
much
big-
it's a
it's a big
puncher,
one.
and this one it comes in so soft and subtle that I think
Saw that. Ronan.
Ronan. We all look like a bunch of Bidens doing all that sniffing.
That
I'm gonna
one's,
shoot you later, Ronan.
that one's really nice, man.
There's a good balance. See, it's actually Hoagie set this up perfectly for us. I mean, are we looking for a sherry bomb? What does that mean? Does that mean like the total package, or is it
Right.
more
Well-
of a sherry punch? I mean, that's what the bomb influence is, right?
So here's my
If that's the case, blue wins right now.
Right.
here's my criteria for sherry bombs. Like, I like a big whiskey. Don't get me wrong, I do.
I know.
However, if it is just so over the top, and I think they can even be over sherried
They
to
can.
the point that it's just like, I'm not getting anything out of this.
Right.
Like, you just went, it's kind of like an over oaked Chardonnay, right? Like,
Yeah, just like too
you
much.
did it just to do it, but now it's not good.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that you can have that as well. And so to me, it's got to be a well-balanced scotch that I can drink and appreciate. You know, I need to be able to access the notes that you're trying to put out there. To me, right now, green is in the lead because I can get more out of it. Blue is good. It's a big, bold scotch, but I just can't, I didn't hit the sweet spot with the water, and so I just can't access all the stuff that I think is in
Oh
there.
no, this is a tough race.
Wait till you get the red.
All right.
That water did some serious justice.
I mean, it's not like there's any losers here. Every one of these bottles sitting on this bar is exquisite.
We're gonna see. Let's get through red, and then we'll do our drawing before we conclude.
yeah, the drawing's over now. So
Yeah, so the drawing has been closed. Red, here you go. Woo! Woo, man! I did not expect it to be that hot on the nose. It wasn't that hot without the water. Jesus.
Mine was fine, man.
I'm telling you, that red's pretty damn good, guys. It's like you nailed it early. It's like the perfect balance between green and blue.
Right.
I think blue's
nice.
Blue's a little too powerful. I don't know, but man,
This is tough. So I guess it's gonna go
Well,
on
you
all
set
our
4
press-
great bottles on the bar.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, ask you to pick between 4 winners, right?
well, I have to argue that that may be the winner for me
Son of a gun.
because it is just so rich and flavorful. Got a long finish. It's not. I don't have to fight the water with it. It was good before. It was good
Okay.
with water.
Let's go back through. I think we're all in agreement. Yellow's delicious, great. Does not be included
Outlier.
in the Sherry Bomb.
Yeah.
Number 4. Yellow's number 4.
I
Yeah.
love to drink it. Pour me a glass any day. It's
Oh,
definitely in the
buttered
sherry
popcorn
influence.
now.
Dime to a dollar,
That's-
it's Black
That's
Knock 15.
definitely.
I think you're right.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
No.
That's the only lowland in there, and I think that's why it's got that off. That
I
different
think
smell.
you're
I mean, it's delicious.
Oh, I love
Whatever it is, I
Yeah.
like it a lot. But I agree, I wouldn't call it a sherry bomb.
And it's different amongst it. One of
Agreed.
these is not like the other.
Agreed.
Oh, Bob wants a mix of the 4 for no dump bucket, Bob.
I finished my scotch, dude.
All right, so let's rank.
If you're ready, go for it.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
So,
Woo! The blue still packs a punch.
Yeah, it does, man.
all right, so I will give yellow number 4. I will give green a
Oh my gosh.
very high 3. So it's right up there.
I'm not ready, man.
Blue has so much in there that I'm going to give it 2, but for a bottle, for a whiskey out of the bottle, I think the red may be the best there.
Ooh, this is really tough.
Hey,
Tom says, Andrew, Bob wants you to mix them with Sprite for McDonald's.
I could do that. Or we could put Coke in it, and you do that.
Ronan
You're my boy,
says,
Blue.
have you trusted that I provided you with enough rope?
So I'm gonna go yellow, green, blue, red. I'm gonna be the outlier, I think.
I don't think
What you got, buddy? Are you ready? You want me to go? All right. So I agree. Yellow's the outlier. It's a delicious outlier. But we're talking sherry bombs, and that one had the probably least sherry influence. For me, I have a tough time with this blue, and it's not because it doesn't have enough flavor. It almost has too much for me, and I just
It's a lot of
haven't.
work.
I haven't found a good level that I think is going to be the one that I'm looking for. It's good. It's got a lot to give, but it's just I can't access what I want out of it. So I'm going to put that in third place. Now I've got this green and this red, and I'm having a hard time. But
I get a cheat because I already gave my answer.
I think I'm going to put red in second, just because the green to me, it was interesting without water. I really enjoyed the nose and the palate. With water, it opened up and gave me a little bit more interesting flavors than the red did. The red was very delicious, but I think the green had just a little bit more. So I'm going to go yellow, blue, red, green.
Yellow.
Okay.
So green is your favorite.
Green is my favorite.
So real quickly, what does everyone think? Well, we're already getting some of them. What's everyone think yellow is right now? Or actually, just tell us what you think everything is. That's fine. So we've got Lana Lou thinks. Well, this is her order, I guess.
Wow, that's weird.
Put your color next to what you think it is.
Bob said, "Don't give Sean his bottle of teapot. It's too late for that." Now, to be fair, all of these are delicious, and I would drink all
I'm
four.
gonna go back in the red one more time.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll give what I think they are after I put them in order here. Hang on.
You ready?
I think you're gonna be surprised with mine.
Yeah.
Don't look.
I already
But
guessed.
yes, but did my
I knew which
All
one that
right,
one
so
was.
Alejandro says blue is teapot. No, go ahead, Mark. You got it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Good.
I'm gonna go.
Don't look at the comments.
Yellow's out. Number 4. I
That
think
one
it's.
doesn't have a sticker on it.
I don't really need to say much more. It's a great dram. I would love to drink it. You pour me a glass any day. I would love to have it, but it doesn't fit with the other 3 in the category. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna say that all 3 of these are really delicious, and I think that blue has the biggest kick of sherry, the richness of sherry, what you're going to get, the molasses, whatever. It holds water. It's got a high ABV. I think green is a lot softer on the sherry. It's there as well, but it doesn't have the kick. However, gosh, I don't. Hold on.
Dude, this is crazy because this is really an interesting experience.
It is.
I really enjoy all 3 of these, but I think I gotta go with blue as the number 1.
Okay, blue 1.
Because it just has everything to play with, the richness of it. I'm struggling here. I like both these a lot. I think that green is more balanced, but I think red, you nailed it earlier, I think red is a perfect combination between the green and blue. So I'm gonna go red next, and then I'm gonna go green, and then yellow last. So blue, red, green, yellow for me.
Okay, I got to put mine in order too. I have red, and then blue, and then green. Yeah, okay,
What you got, buddy?
what's up?
I'm at a much in line with Drew here. I'm really stuck.
Blue, red.
I'm really stuck between red and blue. So obviously yellow is kind of it's not fair. It doesn't really fit the profile of the other one. So it stands
But I did
out.
notice that you finished it.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. There's not a bad glass here, guys. I'll be straight with you on that. I will tell you, though, honestly, neat first nosing of yellow definitely catches you off guard. You're like, this is different. Is that an off-putting note?
Yeah.
It comes around, and on the palate, you're like, I don't care what it smells. It was delicious. Green. Green's good. I wanted more, and I got more out of red and blue. Now, when it came to which one is which one I like more, it's really, really a toss-up. We're talking splitting hairs here. It's really, I could see myself flipping a chord and coming different.
crazy.
I can switch these. I can go interchangeable between red and blue. I'm gonna leave them the way I have it. I go. Blue, red, green, yellow. I think that.
Same as me.
I think yellow is Bladnock 15. I think blue is Teapot. I think red is Revival, and I think green is Single Barrel 15.
I'm flipping red and green. I think green is Revival. I think red is Balvenie.
How did you order them?
From
Top to bottom.
green, red, blue, yellow.
Green, red, blue, red, yellow. Okay. So we will now reveal what each one was.
Before we do that, hold just a second.
time out.
Let's
raffle
we got
time.
people a guess.
Raffle time.
And we got to see what's going on here real quick.
So we have tons of viewers tonight. We appreciate
This
you
is a
showing up.
record, by the way,
Yep.
tonight, guys. So hit the like for us, please, because it's really helpful.
Yeah.
We've got
Let's call out some new names too, because I mean, there's got to be
Yeah.
people that we've never seen, and I'm excited.
Whiskey King says if Bladnock wins, I'm buying a bottle tonight. You're
Yeah,
right.
Whiskey Crossing,
It
yeah.
won't because it stands out.
Bladnock is excellent. What do we got here? Yellow is Bladnock from
Whiskey
Whiskey Crossings.
Has to
Yellow
be.
is Bladnock. Yep, I think you
I
guys
think
are right.
everybody's there.
Alejandra says blue is Teapot. I'm agreeing with you
I
on
think
that
you're
one.
right there.
Yep. Green is Glendronach from Gerben. Yep, I agree as
Right.
well.
Yep.
So Bob 8 says blue is Teapot, green is Glendro, yellow is Balvenie. Okay. And red is Bladnock.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. All right.
We got a lot of people mixing those two. Anyone else here?
Red and green.
Somebody said we're awfully slow for a speed dramming round.
That is completely true.
Intentionally,
Let's
trying to
finish
get you
this
guys
up.
involved.
Let's give away the.
We're gonna give away the draw.
It's a raffle. So let's go ahead and get over there and get that done.
All right.
All right, guys.
So here we go. At 116 people.
Nice.
The winner is, drum roll please,
And
Brandon Smith.
Smith, you just won yourself a $100 SMWS gift card.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Brandon,
Nice.
email us at scotchfordummies@gmail.com with your name, address, and all that kind of good stuff so then Owl knows where to deliver. Actually, that's not how this it's digital. So we will take care of it. You will receive an email from the SMWS with your $100 gift card.
There he
But you
is.
need
He's
to
on.
email us. So
Awesome.
Excellent.
Good job,
congratulations, Brandon. For everybody else, 2 more left.
Yeah.
So next Thursday and the following Thursday,
We're going to do it again.
we're going to do it again.
Roll up a little bit.
You got it.
Because we had somebody from Mexico that was a big time fan of ours.
Where is this?
First time listener?
From Monterey, Mexico. Big fan.
Oh, thanks, man.
Maldonado.
Hey, yeah, no kidding.
Appreciate
Cheers,
that.
man.
Appreciate
Cheers.
seeing you.
All right, let's go through this. So let's go with Teapot first.
All right.
Does anyone disagree that's blue?
It's blue.
No, it's blue.
Blue. It's blue. Dun dun
All right,
dun.
all
Okay. So teapot.
Okay, green. Does anyone disagree? Green is Glendro.
Yeah, I think it's Glendronach.
I said it was red was Glendro, but you're probably right. The
What do you
Balvenie is
think?
probably
Well, I already looked at them, so I can't.
okay.
Green is Glen.
I changed it
Yep.
after.
Green is
Green is
Glendro.
Glendro, which means
Balvenie
red is Balvenie.
Didn't have a sticker on it, but it's red.
It's red.
It's got to be
Because the Bladnock is yellow.
Yep. Right.
That surprised
Interesting.
me that the Bladnock was yellow.
Why?
Because I remember enjoying that. I remember dark chocolate covered cherry with this one.
And we talked about chocolate covered cherries when we smelled
We
it.
mentioned
On
it.
the very first, yeah, but
Yep.
then with
mentioned-
water
Well,
and handle.
and so in
well,
fairness,
it
let me
better.
say though, when it's stacked up against 3 heavy hitters that are sherry
That's enough.
It
influenced,
kind of stands out on its own a little bit.
right?
I
it
mean,
doesn't.
don't get me wrong, I really like that glass.
Right. So on our pre-show tonight, we were talking to I can't remember who was mentioning up in Canada that there was a bottle that he didn't, it didn't hit him. He was talking about that Kilkerran.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, I had it with some friends, and I was just like, I don't know if I like it. And then he came at it with a fresh palate the next day or the next weekend, and was like, oh my God, it's a lover. Come at this with a fresh palate, I think you got a different story. You come at it after
True.
you've had 3 of these
True.
bad boys, and
Yeah.
she kind of got overshadowed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so that the Balvenie single barrel sherry cask was my favorite of the night, which surprised me.
It's a strong bottle.
It was on our top 5s.
It was in my honorable mention because I had that and the toast bottle both, and I didn't want to put 2 Balvenies in.
Right.
I just didn't feel right.
I think I put it in my top 5.
Oh, it's
actually.
wonderful.
So I would say, so somebody asked who won. I think the teapot won.
I think Teapot won, right?
Not with me.
no,
You
but
said, what was your?
He's a
Glendronach.
revival. Yeah, he's a
Glendronach.
Glendronach man.
Now,
We all 3 said.
Wow.
I
No,
will
you said
say,
Balvenie.
this
But
was
we had
my
2
least
winners.
favorite batch of teapot that we've had.
Right, that the 6 was phenomenal.
That's
Six is
right.
And the
better.
5 was good.
Yeah, and just to be fair, we don't know what's going on with 8. We know they're going to come out with one, but we
Right.
know things are delayed because of the big 1-9. So,
So I guess let's go around the horn and say what did you pick for your top?
I actually, this was the order. It was the Teapot, the Balvenie, the Glendrow, and then so Teapot was number one.
I think Teapot wins because we had 2 against you guys did not do it. So
It was my
Teapot,
second.
yeah, it was your second too,
It was,
right?
no, it was my third.
You were third. Glendronach was my third.
My third.
Your third as
Your
well.
It
one.
was my first.
So what was
I'll take the
what was your
rest.
second?
Second was Balvenie.
What was your second?
My second was that. My number 1 was Balvenie.
So
Balvenie was my number 2.
so this is number 2 then. So
If we're ranking them in
this is your ranking.
our
Based
ranking
on
order,
our
ranking score
if you
order,
do an
this
average.
is it.
yeah, I would say this is with the order.
Hoagie posed a good question though. Because this is the new revival, what do you think the old revival would have done
I
here?
don't remember.
We tried that. Remember?
I
At Bob's
remember not being as impressed with the old one, believe it or not, as the new one.
This one
Boy,
was,
the hordes say differently.
well, so this one I think was brighter and fresher and more sweet and more, that kind of thing. Whereas the other one had a little more leather and age
Well,
and things in it. But
What I remember about the old Glendronach 15 was that it was very closed off, and I could never access. Some of those big sherry bombs, you just can't get to it. It's like over sherried, and it's a little too much.
I'll tell you.
And that was my impression that I remember from the old
Again,
15.
like I made a comment on the Bladnock, I think the Glendronach got stymied by the ABV of the Glengoyne.
I think you're right.
Because
it was the one we tasted
honestly,
second.
this is a 46% ABV, and that's a 59. I think you come at this fresh palate. I think it has more to offer.
But out of the gate, this is the best blend of flavors, the sherry, everything you can get out of it. No water, no
Approachability.
Nothing. Approachability, correct.
Absolutely.
This teapot is delicious as well. If you've got the palate for it, you can handle it, but it's better with water.
I think if we would have put a different batch of teapot up, that I would have probably picked it. But this wasn't my favorite
Yeah.
batch teapot.
Yep.
So
I'll take
and
that.
I really like the Glendronach.
Didn't we do a teapot badge kind of thing, and we ended up picking this one over something? I think we did.
We did a
'Cause we
batch
we all said that, but we ended up
and
picking
then we
this
ended up
damn
picking the
thing.
damn thing.
So Tom Bryan was correct in that the teapot may not have been fair. We probably should have thought of this better and balanced it better.
It was all for fun.
So he said it's like putting Signet in there. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, that's a totally different level.
Logan asked a good question. I was going to bring it up earlier. If Bladnock was in here, and to your point, I think it kind of got shot in the foot a little bit.
So the Aberlour, I think if we would have had it on the bar, would have been interesting because it's a higher ABV.
Right.
Yes.
And so I think that adds a different dimension because I picked the teapot out from a mile away.
Exactly. And I picked the Bladnock off. I mean, honestly, right when you got right then those two, it was,
You kind of figured it out.
right.
Yeah.
I think the Aberlour definitely would have come in punching in the nose and made it a little bit harder.
And that's a big, bold whiskey.
Hell yeah, it is.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, Bobby. All right, man. Well,
Aw, look at Molly.
Bobby J.
Molly.
So,
you, Bob
I mean,
J.
it's always fun to do something like this and run through it. Whether you get it right or wrong, there is no wrong. I mean, it's a
I
matter
feel like a
of
winner.
Hell, we won. It makes me appreciate each bottle individually, though, because I've had each one of them with a fresh palate, and I have sat down and spent time with each one individually.
Yep.
And
they're all good.
right, and I can remember actually loving each one individually. But when you put them up against this, one overshadows the other, overshadows the. And it's just kind of, it's difficult.
Well, so we want freedom to ask a good question. In a perfect world, would you do a cast strength sherry bombs and 46 sherry bombs? Basically, would you keep them separated?
Yeah, I
would
think
think
so.
Probably should.
In a perfect world, yeah, absolutely, if you can. I mean, obviously, the ABV and color, if you can blind true blind them, but number one, the ABV is going to influence. And he even called this out before. I think it was before we were on the show. He was looking at it. He's like, man, this teapot's going to stick out like a sore thumb.
And it did.
Well, and it did because it's a 59.9 ABV, and the next closest one is that Balvenie at what, 50?
But I mean, this is
Yeah.
probably the one that you should look for right now because it was in our top fives. It's readily available, and obviously, I think you even called it out in your honorable mention. It's the batch series. That's the issue with it.
Right.
You don't know exactly
Thank
which
you.
one you're going to get. But I mean, is it
Well,
really that big of a difference?
Well, but it's
I can tell you that I ordered a batch series for the bar, and it's a bourbon cask. I sampled it to make sure that it wasn't
Of course you
well, right? And I mean, it's
course you
okay.
did.
But I mean, they're all different, and that's the beauty. I was trying to explain to staff members today because I ordered a signatory bottle for the bar, which we'll talk about after.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But I was trying to explain the fun of single cask expressions. And, you know, the fun is trying them because they're all different. You don't know what you're going to get. It might be the best bottle of whiskey you've ever had in your life. And you'll never get it again.
So enjoy it while you
Well,
got
see,
it.
Yep.
So
Share it with friends.
You know.
that's the thing. This is the Balvenie single barrel sherry cask, but there's only 800 bottles from this specific cask.
Molly.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
I gotta be honest. I've stepped away from these long enough, and I picked that Glendronach back up, and it's just
Good valve.
it's so wonderful.
So
It's
this
just
smells-
I drank the other ones just so I could end up with this one.
That's what I'm
So,
doing.
so Balvenie,
so good.
we had the cask number 7647 or 7648 of the Balvenie. So that's a cask we got. Odds of you
It's a
getting that
crapshoot.
cask are probably not great, but
I think it's $120 I think on the shelf right now. I'm
Give or
pretty
take.
sure, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's close to that. If you're looking for a sherry bomb that's readily available and you're okay rolling dice on batches, no freaking brainer.
no
let's
brainer.
be honest. So it's batches, but it's also Balvenie. It's not like
You're gonna be
they're
close.
They're not shooting blanks on every
Yeah.
other bottle here, guys. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a
close
good
as they
bottle.
can
You're
to
not
get to
gonna
it.
get this bottle, teapot. You're not gonna get it.
Well,
I mean,
technically, I think Bob H will tell you you can still get a couple of those teapots online overseas.
but you're not gonna walk in a liquor store.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Glendronach 15 Revival, you're not gonna find it in a liquor store. This, you're not gonna
Revival,
find.
you will.
Right.
Very.
The 15? I've not seen it on the
I
shelf
don't. I've
anymore.
never
really?
seen it. Uh-uh.
You see that Allardyce? you see
maybe.
that
Yeah.
21
The
Parliament.
Bladnoch 15, probably not.
I've never seen it on a shelf.
Maybe in certain places, but this one, abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah, I know you said this at Benny's. Tom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if you've got, depending on your market.
right.
If you're in a good market, you'll find it.
Right. But what Drew's point is you probably will find this single barrel 15 even in the smaller markets.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's worth picking up. It really is.
So fun time. That was awesome.
That was cool. We talked about it for a while. I'm glad
we
we got a
did.
chance to do it.
Let's wrap up with, don't forget, guys, next Thursday, another SMWS gift card giveaway. And think about what I want to say there. Next week we will be talking about Andrew's top 5, right, Andrew?
Right? Right?
Partial recorded
And your
already.
special guest. Maybe, maybe will join us.
Maybe. We haven't seen that guy in such a long time. I don't know if he, took a job trying to create some vaccine or something.
Well, see, you can only have 4 people in a room at this time, so Dr. Scotch can't be here.
Look who just joined.
Who?
KB.
Well, KB, what do you
Well,
know?
Cheers,
KB,
man.
guess what we warmed up with tonight, KB? We warmed up with that Glengoyne 10 that just arrived via Owl today from you, and we.
Oh, we
were
also
very
had that
thankful
long
and
roll
appreciate-
14.
And we opened a long roll 14, which.
And we had some teapot.
And we had some teapot, and have we said thank you?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, KB.
Right.
And also thank you to all the new subs. We've had record subs
Man.
right now.
Oh.
And thank
This
you.
guy.
Thank you to all you guys watching tonight. This is a record stream for us. We appreciate you guys.
Heck yeah.
We're
was a
going to
good
keep
time.
it going. Thank you.
Oh,
for the-
KB.
KB gets to see
Son of a
Molly.
gun.
Molly.
Wow, we need something good.
I
You
need
know what?
something good.
I got
I'm out. I'm out.
I got
I'm drinking
Glenn.
out.
Glendronach 15.
Well, you're
Me too.
out. Pour whatever you want.
Well, that's not much of that one left.
Who cares?
I'll go Balvenie.
Whatever. Finish it. Finish it. That's why I brought it.
Which one?
The teapot.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, man, that Glendronach's good.
All right. So, yes, there is an after show. If you are a Patreon member, join us.
Yes. Thank you for the reminder, Michael. Tomorrow is the last day for our patrons. If you're not a patron, go sign up right now. $5 a month, you're getting in right now. So tomorrow is the last day to sign up for our Secret Santa,
Ooh, good call. Good call.
which
good call.
is our Scotch swap sample by Owl Delivery. So if you live in the States, we'll take care of you. If you're out of the States, Michael's got the whole thing taken care of. Basically, we've got a spreadsheet. Once you become a patron, you'll get inside and look to our spreadsheet. You can put your name on there. And we're going to do a drawing this weekend and randomize it. And then you're going to pick.
Yes.
You may have Michael. I may have someone across.
I'm hoping for Mark.
Yeah, I like
I got nothing good. You don't want me.
Yeah, you won him.
So basically, what does that mean? It means you're going to get, 3 to 4, maybe 5 samples of,
Yep.
of Scotch.
Yep.
Yeah, so 1 to 2 ounce samples, depending on what bottles. You can get
Thanks,
bottles
Raffle.
online
Thank
with
you.
Amazon for $1 a
They
piece.
might look like these.
And then you pick your bottles that you want to share. You pour a sample and you give them to the owl.
Yep.
Yep.
Take 'em back.
We divide up and do Zoom calls afterwards in about 6 weeks or so, where we can talk about why you sent the particular bottles that you sent and what you thought about the bottles you received. So it's really fun.
I'm planning on sending 4 scotches and a Ron de Jeremy rum.
Ron de Jeremy.
I'm telling you right now, if you get one of us,
You don't
you're
want
going to
that.
get some good stuff. Hey, if you get any patron, all our
That's
patrons
true.
have good stuff.
I will make sure that you get a sample from a plastic handle, whether you like it or not.
It's good to see you too, Hoagie. It's
Good to see you, Hogue.
Hey, good job on the Lagavulin Appreciation Society Facebook page, by the way. Numbers
yeah.
have been really climbing on that, and you're doing a good job on it. So
It's a good time.
anyway,
note-
this is to KB. I didn't get my thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, my friend.
Good to see everybody.
We'll see you guys. Patrons, sign up right now. If not, we'll see you on the after show.
Thanks,
Cheers, guys.
everybody. Have a
Cheers,
good
guys.
night. Be
Cheers.
safe.